Hey everybody, welcome to Titans of CNC Academy. My name is Billy Boyce, and right now I'm going to take you through modeling the TITAN-9M, and we're going to do that using Mastercam 2020. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is create a few levels. If you do not have this Levels tab over here on the left, come over to View and select Levels. We're going to need 5 of these levels, so we just add those by hitting the green plus box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to name these wireframe 1, wireframe 2, solids 1, solids 2, and surfaces. Okay. And what we want to do is make sure number 1 is the active. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started on sheet 1 of 3. Let's go ahead and start throwing down this wireframe. So we'll come over here to circle center point, and we just click it one time. We get the menu pop up. Now we can start typing in our coordinates. So 0, 0, enter, and now I'm going to press D to highlight the diameter field, and I can just type in 0.750, enter. I'm going to hit enter one more time and enter a new coordinate. So 5.250, 0, enter, D for diameter, 0.750. Enter, enter again. I'm going to go ahead and right click and say fit, bring everything into view, kind of back it up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on typing. It's going to be 0, minus 1.150, enter, D for diameter, 0.750, enter, enter again, 5.250, minus 1.15, enter, D for diameter, 0.750, enter, enter again. Now I'm going to do the center holes, so 2.625, minus 0.575, enter, D for diameter, we'll do the 1.9, enter, enter again. Now I'm just going to say D for diameter, 1 inch, enter, and I can snap to the center. Enter again, D for diameter, 1.05, enter, snap, green check mark, and we're done. I'm going to go ahead and select that 1 inch, and then I'm going to right click, and I'm going to just change the line type. Okay, now I'm going to come over to line. I'm going to go ahead and select this guy and that one, this one and that one, this one and that one, this one and that one. Green check mark. Now we can come over to arc tangent. Method, we're going to say arc to entities. Diameter is going to be a 0.6, enter. And we can go from here to here and from here to here. Green check mark. Now we're going to go ahead and trim some of this up. So we'll come up here to divide, select that one, get rid of that piece, get rid of this one, boom, and boom. So you should look something like that. Hit the green check mark, and now we'll go to fillet. The fillet is a 0.3, press enter one time, select that guy and this one, here, and boom. Green check mark, and we look good. So let's go ahead and bring this guy down here to solids. We're going to go ahead and create a solid, and then we'll come over solid and extrude. We'll select that line and that circle. Green check mark. I'm going to kind of rotate this so you can see. We're going to want to change that thickness to 0.75. Go ahead and hit enter to get the preview, and let's flip the direction. Green check mark, and we look good. So that finishes off sheet 1 of 3, and we can move on to sheet 2 of 3. Here we're going to need to go ahead and create a new plane where it's running down the center of our part. We're going to do a revolve cut to get that kind of 3D profile. Let's go ahead and switch to wireframe number 2, and let's turn off the wireframe. Well, we'll leave the solid on for just a minute. Let's go over here and go to planes. We're going to right click and say front view. And then we're going to go ahead and add a new plane from G view. I'm going to go ahead and name that offset. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of rotate this so you can see what's going on. And so now I'm going to put in an origin. The origin is going to be the center of that 1.9 circle. So that's going to be 2.625, and I'm going to hit enter. So you see that shift, and now we're going to say minus 0.575, enter, and that puts that right in the center. So I'm going to hit the green check mark, and it's automatically going to make that the current plane. So that's good. Let's go ahead and go back over to levels, and let's turn off that solid now. And I'm going to kind of just orientate this a little bit like that. Now we can go over to wireframe, grab a line. We're just going to snap right there. It'll snap to it and drag it down. Go ahead and click. Don't worry about a length. Now we can come over here and type in 0.250 and enter. Enter again. That sets it down. Green check mark. Go over here to offset. We'll select this guy, and I'm going to bring it this direction. First dimension is going to be 3.5. I'm going to press enter, then enter again. Now I'm going to select that line, that direction again, with a dimension of 1.621. Enter, enter again. That line, I'm going to offset that same direction to 0.688, and enter, enter again, and green check mark. Now I'm going to go to line. I'm going to go from here up to there, from there all the way to this guy, and this guy to here. Green check mark, we're done. Now I'm going to go ahead and select that one, and just press delete, and that looks good. So let's go ahead and turn our solid back on. Let's go ahead and make it the current level. We'll come over here to solids and say revolve. We're going to revolve this sketch. We're going to hit the green check mark, and we're going to say revolve that around this axis. Now we want to be cutting our body, so let's go ahead and change this to cut body, and that gives us that 3D profile there. Let's go ahead and hit the green check mark. Okay, looks good. Let's go ahead and change the level of these here, just to kind of get those out of the way. So we're going to come here and select all wireframe entities. We're going to right click, change level, send it to level 1. I don't want to see it. Green check mark. Let's go ahead and add our counterbored holes there. So we'll come up here to hole. Under hole style, let's say counterbore. Diameter of the through hole is 1/4 inch. The counterbore is 0.380. Counterbore depth is 1/4. We'll come over here and hit this crosshairs, and we can select the edge of our circles there, and it'll automatically find the center point. And once we have those 4 selections, go ahead and hit enter, and that'll give you the preview. And then you can go ahead and hit the green check mark. Okay. That's all we're going to do for sheet 2 of 3. So we're done. Let's move on to 3 of 3.